Most tablets in this price range feel like they were built to be forgotten in a drawer, but this one actually feels like it wants to be part of your daily routine. Right out of the box, the first thing that hits you is the screen. It is an 11-inch panel with a 2.5K resolution, and honestly, it looks sharper than it has any right to be. That 90 Hz refresh rate makes scrolling through lecture notes, or just browsing the web feel incredibly fluid. It is one of those things you do not realize you need until you have it, and then going back to a standard 60 Hz screen feels like walking through mud. The MediaTek Dimensity 6300 chip inside keeps things moving along nicely. It is not going to replace a high-end gaming rig, but for multitasking between research tabs, streaming, and jotting down notes, it handles the load without stuttering. What is really clever here is how the software integrates with the included pen. The circle to search feature is surprisingly addictive. You just draw a quick loop around a word or an image, and the answer pops up instantly. It saves so much time when you are deep in a study session and do not want to break your flow by jumping between apps. The build quality is solid, and the included folio case is a nice touch that actually feels useful rather than like a cheap afterthought. It props the device up at just the right angle for typing or watching videos. Speaking of videos, the quad speakers tuned with Dolby Atmos are a genuine surprise. They get loud enough to fill a small room, and the sound has a bit more depth than the tinny audio you usually get from thin tablets. Now, it is not perfect. While the battery life is solid, easily getting through a full day of classes and some evening downtime, the 20W charging speed feels a bit sluggish by modern standards. If you forget to plug it in overnight, you are going to be waiting a while to get back to a full charge. Also, while the AI note-taking tools are helpful for summarizing long documents, they can occasionally be a bit overeager with their suggestions, which might annoy someone who prefers a more manual approach to organizing their thoughts. Still, for anyone heading to campus, or just looking for a reliable device to keep their digital life organized, this thing hits a really sweet spot. It is not trying to be a laptop replacement that costs a month's rent. It is just a really well-thought-out tool that makes the boring parts of studying feel a little less tedious. If you can live with the slower charging, it is a genuinely smart pick that feels like it was designed with a student's actual day in mind.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.